to the vocabulary parade. Our class will be talking about science words. My word is friction. Do you know what friction means? My definition is action of one surface or object rubbing against another, like paper, wood, and carpet. Well, looks like my time is up. Wait, if we had no friction, we would not move. Oops, I seriously forgot that there's no friction here.
You are moving everywhere. The action or process of moving or being moved. If there was no motion, you would not have to move. Next time an object moves from one location to another, you can say it is in motion until it stops.
Hi guys, I will tell you why pulling is important. We use pulling every day. We use pulling to drag items, open doors, and pick stuff up. Well, since I told you why pulling is important, I'm going to open the door and zip away.
Do you know there are 4 directions? Directions are important for science. Direction means the way something is pointing. A sentence for direction is, we travel the direction of the compass. Which direction should I go now? I'll go this way. Bye. The distance between me and Luke Skywalker is far, far away. The definition of distance is how far an object is from another object. For example, when somebody is driving in the car, they need to keep distance from another car. I see Luke Skywalker far, far in the distance.
Guess what? Now I'm constraining my stuffed animals. Talking about constraint. Do you even know what constraint means? Let me give you a little clue. It's a word we use in science. Now I will tell you what constraint means. It means something that can limit or restricts. Like a magnet can constrain the carts. I gotta go or I'll fall over because I'm still constraining my stuffed animals and they are too heavy. Bye. Wow, so heavy.
Hi, let me introduce my word, force. It has 2 different meanings that I'll tell you. So the definition of force is, in physics, a force is any interaction that, when unopposed, will charge the motion of an object. In other words, a force can cause an object with mass to change its velocity, which includes to begin moving from a state of rest, I, point E, to accelerate. I think I'm getting force down over here.
Hey everybody, let me tell you something about magnets. A magnet is a piece of metal that attracts iron or steel. Magnets also have 2 ends called the north and south. Well, I've told you enough to, I feel a magnetic pull. Bye.
Today I'll tell you the meaning of predict. Can any of you predict what predict means? Predict means to say what will happen in the future. If there is no such word as predict, we wouldn't be able to predict tomorrow's weather. Do any of you want me to predict the future for you?
Hi, I'm losing my balance. I'm unbalanced.
Unbalanced means when two forces acting on an object. That's the definition for unbalanced. This is what happens. An object that's not moving starts to move. I'm losing my balance again. I had better get going or else I'll fall.
Hi, I have some information about data to tell you. Did you know you use data when you are researching for a school essay, research project, or homework? Data is fact that is stored somewhere waiting to be turned into knowledge or information. That means when you first gather data, it has to be changed into information before you use it in a project. Well, I guess I'm about data. I'm out of data, so bye.
Hi, time to push your knowledge further about the word push. The definition of the word push is to make something move by pressing on or against it. A real-life example will be like when your siblings pushes you. They are pushing against you to make you move. Now I'll push my way out of it. You're wondering why there's a detective in the house? Because detectives observe. Observe means to watch something carefully. If there were no such word as observe, Albert Einstein wouldn't have observed molecules in the water. You all, I've been here a little too much. It's time for me to solve a case about Lindsay's missing mittens.
Did you know gravity pulls you down? That is why we can't fly. In physics, gravity is a natural force that causes things to fall towards the earth. It means when you do jump up and gravity pulls you down. In space, gravity is weak. In space, it is weak. On Earth, it is strong, always pulling things down. Sir Isaac Newton discovered gravity about 300 years ago when an apple fell on his head. For conclusion, I would like to go and experience gravity in the open space one day.
Today, I have a lot of strength to play. I wonder why. My dad says strength comes from biceps, but I don't have biceps, just so you know. Very strange. Strength is a quality of having power, energy. At least that's what the dictionary states. My sister has a lot of energy to play in every morning, but after dinner, she gets so tired, and she says that she's sleepy and tired, and 60 other things that I cannot mention. So I guess strength is very important in life. At least that's what my family says so.
Bearing is not being barefoot or being of a bear. A bearing is a part in a machinery that allows parts to work with as little friction as possible. For example, a bike has a bearing and a car has a bearing too. Well, my time is up. I need to go fix the bearing. Bye.
Did you know magnets can attract or move metal or steel? The area around a magnet or electric hole that has the power to attract other metal or steel. I hope I don't attract metal or steel.
Wheels are everywhere. Wheels are used to get almost everywhere, but not over water. My definition is that a wheel is a round frame or object that turns on an axle. People use wheels to make cars. I'll be rolling away. Bye.
snakes and fishes. The scarf has a lot of pattern on the flowers. I may see a lot of pattern in
Variables. Lots of people use variables. I use variables instead of in school. People use lots of variables in their life. I have an X mark for my next presentation. Bye.
Do you know what is the word that causes something to move like a magnet moving a paperclip? The word is attract. The definition of my word is to cause something to move. Oops, why am I attracted? I'm stuck. More metal. Now I'm attracted and stuck. No, a magnet will attract me. Ah.
Have you ever wondered how we get day and night? Because I rotate around the sun. My word is rotate. That's why that means to turn around and around and around like a wheel. Now you know how we get day and night.
My name is Andrew. I'll tell you what repel means. To drive back or keep away. I use bug spray to repel bugs. If you are being attacked by bugs, you can repel them with bug spray.